right, what is up, everybody? We had game number 3 of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns, and it's going to be a good one, guys. This is the series I've had my most focused attention on, the Suns, Lakers. Now the series shifts to Los Angeles. It's 1-1 right now, and we're going to see what happens here going forward. Now, the reason why I've been having so much focus is because the Los Angeles Lakers, they're a huge public team. By public, I mean very popular team. So it's going to be really hard to find value in the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, personally, it didn't make any sense to me that they were favored in game number 2, other than the fact that we knew Chris Paul had, that shoulder injury, which was very prevalent. But we saw game number 1 where the Suns beat them by 9 points, and it looked like a pretty solid effort by the Phoenix Suns. Now they shift all the way to LA, and now they're favored by 7. Man, I don't think that that's a good price if you're a Los Angeles Lakers fan, but they also know, the books know that they're going to get tons of action on LeBron James, on Anthony Davis, and on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the big question here is Chris Paul healthy? Because you can tell that his shoulder injury really affected him in game 2. Now, I can make a very valid argument. If Chris Paul was healthy, the Suns win that game, or at least cover. They were getting 2 points. The Lakers were favored by 2 on the road to the Phoenix Suns, one of the best defensive teams in the league, one of the better offensive teams in the league. And, they're like the definition of like a good 3-and-D team as well. They got a dynamic playmaker in Devin Booker. They got a decent big man in DeAndre Ayton. Obviously, and a Hall of Famer at point guard. But the issue here is, will Chris Paul be able to play? Because we've seen in the past when Chris Paul can't play, a la the Houston Rockets, because of that hamstring injury, the team falls apart. So he is the main cog to that whole system there in Phoenix. So that's really what it's going to boil down to, guys. Now, Phoenix is 19-15-2 against the spread on the road this season, where Los Angeles is just 14-22 against the spread at home this year. So we're going to have to keep our eye on the injury report. However, Chris Paul, I do think he'll play, and he has to have a better game than he had in game number 2. I like the Suns here. I like the Suns this whole series. I'm fading LeBron. Look, if you guys had watched the Lakers this year, even prior to all the injuries, they weren't that impressive. And then when they came back from injury, they still weren't impressive. In my opinion, I've been watching them all year. I think that Los Angeles is a good team, but going up against a good offense and defensive team, they can have trouble with. The Phoenix Suns have a lot of weapons here, but Chris Paul will make everything go. So that being said, we got to keep our eye on Chris Paul, but I like the Phoenix Suns here plus the 7. That is my prediction. I know it's tough to fade LeBron James because we've noticed him throughout his career just thrive in these spots. I'm well aware, and I'm well aware that I'm going up against all the LeBron fans here, and that's fine with me. I'm just trying to win a little bit of cash. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go Phoenix plus the 7. If they don't win, at least I think they keep it close. Lakers, I don't think are going to blow out anybody, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I eat my words tonight, but I want to know what you think. You believe in the Phoenix Suns, or do you believe in the Los Angeles Lakers? And let me know why. I just want to start a conversation with you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the channel today. And, guys, I'm Coach from Sports Gambling Daily. Make sure you subscribe. And also, we'll be right back here with the Denver Nuggets versus the Portland Trailblazers in game number 3. Thank you so much. I'm Coach, and I'm out.